When I left Botswana, I always knew I was going to come back. I felt like a soldier who was going for training to go and train, armor themselves and come back. So I told myself, I'm going out there, I'm going to equip myself with all the skill set I will possibly need in order to come back home and give back to my people. My name is Dr. Kelebogile Preeti Champane, but most people call me Dr. Kelly Champane. I'm a 33-year-old Botswana who is a family medicine specialist by profession. I also have a special interest in aesthetics and dermatology, so I've done a little bit of extra training in those. In Botswana, there are very, very few family medicine physicians. In the private sector alone, there are about 7 of us in a population of 2 million. When I founded Premier Medical Center, my main aim was to bridge the gap of having a very strong primary care system in the country. After finishing senior school, I did pre-medical studies at the University of Botswana for 1.5 years, for which then I qualified and was awarded a scholarship to go and study medicine at the University of Monash in Australia, in Melbourne. Some of the challenges I faced while living in Australia was living away from family. And it was hard getting that phone call every now and then that your mother or your siblings, one of them is unwell, or there's something going on at home, and you feel stuck and you feel like there's not much you can do at that particular time. One of the other challenges as well was adjusting to the education system there, which is very different from what I was used to growing up in Botswana. So that took a toll on my confidence for some time. You know, as a black person, being a black person in a predominantly Caucasian or white society is, you always felt like you had to work 2 to 3 times as hard. When people see you, the first thing they see is the color of your skin, and already they don't associate black with excellence. So you always have to go an extra mile. The first person I told that I was coming back is my now husband. My family, especially my mother, was even much more excited than anybody because I had just spent 11 years away from home. My advice for anyone in the medical field who'd love to move back to Africa as a whole is you are definitely needed. There's a huge shortage of healthcare professionals in almost every country in Africa. Our people do need the services and the skill set that one carries.